Hello and welcome to Turn 1 Soul Vlog. I'm going to be covering the top 5 cards my top 5 cards from Guilds of Ravnica today. I really love Ravnica as a set. I can't wait to pre-release it this upcoming weekend. There will be a Turn 1 Soul Vlog about that next week. So definitely a great set and can't wait to get into the top 5 today. Number 5 is the reprint of the Shocklands. These were really a necessary reprint because it helps drop the price on them. Paying $10 for a card, I've always felt, is something you should do when you need a card for your deck, and when that card is a land, you need that card for your deck. So ultimately, I think this is great. It helps drop the price. That's very good for us as Magic players, and it's always just really good to see high demand lands get a reprint or something similar. Always really good to see that happen. Number 4 is Chromatic Lantern. This was a needed reprint for all of us playing EDH, but I think this is going to be a really good card in Standard, basically because it will provide mana fixing, so we might see 3, 4, maybe even a 5 color deck in Standard. I won't say that, I'm not going to crystal ball it and say, oh, these are going to be decks that dominate Standard, but I think that these are going to be decks that are possible because of this card and because of mana fixing. If Goblin Chain Roller can prove that a red card is possible in Standard, Chromatic Lantern might be able to prove that a 5 color deck has a place in the Standard environment. Number 3, for me at least, this one's a bit of a personal preference for this list, is Divine Visitation. For those of us who had the original Tristani EDH decks, we're going to love this card because not only does it allow us to turn all those Saprolings and Servos and Soldiers and what other 1/1 token you can think of into Serra Angels, but it allows us to turn our big Trampley boys into Angels as well. Now that's not necessarily a bad thing because what I've noticed, at least with my build of Tristani, is I'm kind of lacking in flyers. In fact, the only flyers I can really recall making or actively making were 1/1 white bird tokens. So this is definitely a great upgrade for us, and it's really, again, this was a very personal preference pick, but I am very happy to see it, and I really love this card. Number 2, again, this is not really a personal preference pick, but I like the card itself, and I think it might be a very good limited bomb. Jury is still out on whether it will see a lot of Standard play, but Thief of Sanity is definitely a very good card. Stealing things is always nice in Magic, as long as you're not the one being stolen from. This is definitely a Mr. Steal Your Girl, and he's probably going to steal your girl, your mom, your dad, pretty much your whole family, and then recast them on his side of the board. And then my number 1 Guilds of Ravnica card, what else would it be? It is Assassin's Trophy. It's universal removal. This is the answer that everyone has been waiting for against all of those Teferi control decks. This definitely gets that out of the way. It pretty much hits that deck hard. I don't mind trading your Teferi for you going to get a land. That's not something I personally care about, as long as Teferi is out of there. It's definitely going to be a great answer in Modern to Tron. Tron's been kicked in the dick so many times this year, it's absolutely hilarious. Ultimately, do I think this is going to replace Abrupt Decay in Modern? That remains to be seen. It's slightly better. It doesn't have a CMC, or is it Power Toughness? It doesn't have that. It doesn't have that kind of lock on it. So, do I mind paying 2 mana to get rid of your big combo piece to give you another land? No. Ultimately, I think this is going to be a very good card, both Standard, Modern. I don't have enough money to care about Legacy or Vintage. Commander, this is definitely going to be a very good piece for any deck that's running green and black, so Sultai is going to love it, and Jun's definitely going to love it. I can already think of 2 decks I would definitely want to throw this in. And I'm just a commander player, so definitely going to be an interesting card. It's a lot of these cards from this set are going straight into my Ravnica cube. If you don't remember that, was what the original Turn 1 Soul vlogs were about. They used to be called cube vlogs. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe down below if you want to help support the channel. Make sure to hit that bell so you know when the next Turn 1 Soul Ring video is uploaded. And as always, everyone, have a great one.